Ladies and gentlemen, it is one of my favorite times of the month because we get to resurrect the old bones of Magic Monday. Because just released today, it is Friday as I'm filming this. This will be out Monday, but just released today, The Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth, the crossover everybody was hoping for. I got the bundle one, which comes with 8 set boosters. Now, if anybody's going to buy one, these ones were a good deal more expensive than other series, probably because there's all kinds of talk of a one-of-one chase card. Even the base, just the standard packs of the draft or the set boosters or the draft boosters that you would get are a good $3 more per pack, but matters not, because Magic Time and Lord of the Rings, this is going to be a fantastic combination. I've played against them a little bit on Arena. There's a lot of mechanics I don't understand yet, but we're going to work our way through it. So my name is Like a Story, and we start off with some absolutely beautiful artwork. Tolkien meets Magic, and I, for one, am all about that. Let's take a look at our die because they are beautiful, and this one is absolutely no exception. An exquisite looking 20-sided die. Back in the box, here's our 8 set boosters. We're going to get to them. But these are, looks like basic lands, and here's our bonus card. Man, I'll clean this up in a little bit. I got so excited I forgot to organize. So these might be the foil lands plus the bonus card, but let us see. We got our bonus Frodo Sorin's Bane. There we go. That would be one of the rares. The Halfling Citizen and Samwise the Stout-Hearted. All right. Gollum, Patient Plotter. Oh, look at these. Look at the art. Oh boy, Gollum. Ooh. The One Ring is absolutely gorgeous. When the One Ring enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. Put a burden counter on the One Ring, then draw a card for each burden counter, and it is indestructible. And it's a foil. Foil rare. All these are foil, because I'm noticing them in the light. There we go. And these are the foil lands. We have the base lands. Let's just take a look. The plains. There's the Shire, basically. The islands, beautiful. Waterfall, beautiful. Horrifically scary swamps, as is the way. The mountains. I like the snow one. The forest. These are the foils, like I said, and the base ones will be the same, just minus these. Minus these guys are 4, I guess, are 4 hero cards in a weird way. So we've got 8 set boosters, which I believe means I haven't seen anybody open them yet because, like I say, they just came out today. We could be getting some art cards, and I am excited for that. And yes, we do. We start off with the gold stamped art card. What's this one called? The Dead Marshes. Yep. Beautiful. So let's get in. We've got a swamp. Rush the Room. Olog-hai Crusher. A Troll Soldier. Easterling Vanguard. We are going to have some great artwork. Haradrim Spearmaster. Reach, again, if it has reach, it's a ground creature but can block things with flying. Gorbag of Minas Morgul. Well, that's a nice little one. And actually, quick thing, I believe, is it the U? Yeah, okay, so there we got the U, or the uncommons, R, rare, C, commons, similar to a lot of trading card games. Gorbag of Minas Morgul, uncommon. Saruman's Trickery, beautiful card. There we go, Saruman the White, one of the main cast, he goes up there. Grishnak Brash Instigator, what a name. Wow. Legolas, Counter of Kills. Big one goes up there. Lotho, the Corrupt Sheriff. Legendary creature, Halfling Rogue. Don't remember him. Lash of the Balrog. You Shall Not Pass. And finally, our food token, and that I think we all know exactly to whom that food is going. Yeah, this is going to be amazing, and I cannot wait to both get and see more of this stuff open because it is incredible. Beautiful full art card. The Mouth of Sauron. Yep, I like it. We got our island. The Shire's Scarecrow. Defender means it can only block, it cannot attack. Revive the Shire. Brandywine Farmer. These are amazing. Took Reaper. Nimble Hobbit. I thought they were rather clumsy, actually. Legolas, Counter of Kills. That would be the... excuse me, probably the... oh, what's the term for it? The showcase. That should be the showcase version. Here's the base version of him. Friendly Rivalry. Gimli, Counter of Kills. All right, we got Gimli. Knights of Dol Amroth. Oh, I think that might be one of the borderless varieties. Witch King of Angmar. Beautiful foil legendary land, the Grey Havens. That is a stunning looking card. That'll go up there, because land, and we got our propaganda card. I'm okay with propaganda cards if they keep putting out stuff like this. Pack number 3. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I definitely am. Also, shout out to a couple of people that have been really getting into the Magic again. Here we go. We got another gold stamped of Grima, Saruman's Footman. Shout out to For the Polls, recently doing some Magic shorts. And Neil collects, and let's open some packs. Great Magic people. Autograph Fisherman John Burgess, when he can get a hold of it. Actually, all of us, whenever we can get a hold of it, we're going to open some Magic because it is beautiful. Treason of Isengard. Swarming of Moria. War Beast of Gorgoth. Hello. Haven't seen many swamp creatures yet. Foray of Orcs. Well, there we go. Gothmog, Morgul Lieutenant. And I'm a big fan of the swamp ones. There we go. We got a Saga. The Book of Marzabul. Amass 2 Orcs. Is this a double-sided one? It is not. Denethor, Ruling Steward. Foray of Orcs. Amass 2 Orcs. When you do, Foray of Orcs deals X damage to target creature an opponent controls, where X is the amassed Orc's power. Now that basically means it comes in as a creature token. And whenever it says amass, you just add another counter to it. So if it says Amass Orcs 2, that means it comes in at power 2 and defense 2 initially, and then every time Amass happens, it just increases from there. Can get very out of hand if you are not paying attention, like I wasn't earlier when all of a sudden I let an Orc get to 13-13. That was a bit of an issue to deal with. Gimli, Mournful Avenger. Here's our rare. Yep, we see the R. Beautiful. And it's Gimli. Eowyn, Fearless Knight. Been looking for... Oh, man. I'm sorry, these are just absolutely beautiful. I'm blown away. Shagrat, Loot Bearer. And, okay, a retro one. This is not a retro card. This is an actual from a retro set. Dwarven Blue Blood Boiler. So back from 2002. Could not tell you what that set is, but I will look it up later. But they do that from time to time in the set boosters, and it's always a lot of fun because you get random old Magic cards. And I guess with the dwarfs being back, they're going to tap back into the dwarf decks. Another art card. This is Valley of Gorgoroth. Which way is it? That way. Beautiful. Oh, we got the alt art mountain as the map of Middle-earth. I am a fan. Land goes up there. Isolation at Orthanc. Fire of Orthanc. Cast into the fire. We need something. There was a lot of mechanics with the ring, and I haven't seen anything yet. Meriadoc Brandybuck. Bilbo, Retired Burglar. Actually, now we're getting the cast here. We got the Barrow Blade. There's Frodo. And, oh, come on, I'm dropping stuff. Samwise the Stout-Hearted on the showcase. Nazgul, Wraith Knight. A Shagrat Loot Bearer, we saw him before. Gimli, Counter of Kills, we saw... Ooh, and that's a foil Gimli. And Propaganda. We still have 4 packs to go. Now, the thing is, like, I haven't looked at the checklist. I know there's some big chase cards. I don't know what in the world they are. But if we find one, we may find one together. Beautiful. And I love the lands. Sauron the Dark Lord. I want a poster of that. A foil swamp with the map. I wonder if... I'm going to have to look into it to see if you get all these, they would actually create the map if you laid them out properly. Furthers investigation. Or requires, I should say. East Farthing Farmer. Eastmark Cavalier. What the... I don't know what that was. Westfold Rider. Esquire of the King. Rising of the Day. Shadowfax, Lord of Horses. There you go. We got a legendary horse. Oath of the Grey Host. We have a saga. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Bill Ferny, Bree Swindler. Lash of the Balrog on the Borderless. Goldberry River Daughter, there's our rare. Legendary Nymph Creature. Another Revive the Shire on the foil. And an old one from 97. We're going back on this one. Argivian Find. We're going to come back and at the end and I'll tell you what those were after I look them up. It will be awesome, I tells you. Pack number, I don't know, something. There we go. Is that Gimli? Yep, Gimli, Counter of Kills. That's one I like. Another swamp. This one we saw before, but it was not the foil. Smite the Deathless. Battle-Scarred Goblin. Troll of Khazad-dûm. Lorien Revealed. Old Man Willow. He used to live down the road. Rise of the Witch King. Voracious Fell Beast. Shadow Summoning. Got a Borderless Showcase. I think one of the two. Pretty sure it's the Borderless. Yeah. Of a Nasty End. The Battle of Bywater is our rare. Smite the Deathless is our foil. And we got a food token with food that actually looks good. Sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life. Penultimate pack. And I am loving the crossover. Loving it. Okay, I think we saw this one before. Yes, the Dead Marshes, but the first one was the foil stamped. And I did not even see the Unfortunate Soul there. We got us our base swamp. Rally at the Hornburg. Quarrel's End. Banish from Idoras. Bewitching Leechcraft. There we go. Peregrine Took. I think we saw the other one and I didn't put it up there. Oh, wait. It's right there. There's Mary. Go up there. Bilbo the Retired Burglar. Saw him before. This pack looks very familiar. Well, not really. Barrowblade. Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. Okay. The Glamdring. Rush the Room on the foil. And a Flying Spirit Token, which come into play with some of these sagas. Final pack. Then I'm going to look up those old ones and come back and let you know what it is. Ooh, something interesting on the back. It's kind of good that we're going to end with that. Is it one of the Ents? Or the Tree Folk. Love it. Beautiful artwork. We got our base island. Hythlalian Knots? That's hard to pronounce. Willow Wind. This pile is all over the place, but it's okay. Grey Haven's Navigator. Shadowfax, Lord of Horses. Saw him before. Oath of the Grey Host. We saw that one before. Bill Ferny. Pippin's Bravery. Gollum, Patient Plotter on the showcase. Me like. Barad-dûr on the Borderless. Sauron's Ransom. Rising of the Day on the foil. And we've got, okay, finally, on the last card. Excuse me, we got us the Ring. And now this is basically, okay. The Ring tempts you. As the Ring tempts you, you get an emblem named the Ring, if you don't have one. Then your emblem gains its next ability, and you choose a creature you control to become or remain your ring bearer. The Ring can tempt you even if you don't control a creature. Okay. I haven't used this because I haven't built any new decks. The ring gains its abilities in order from top to bottom. So that's on this side. Okay, hang on. Each time the ring, once it gains an ability, it has that ability for the rest of the game, obviously unless it's destroyed. Each time the ring tempts you, you must choose a creature if you control one. Each player can have only one emblem named the ring and only one ring bearer at a time. Okay, so if the ring tempts you, and you would separate it, and I'm not going to. You would bring this out and put it underneath a creature. So the first one is, your ring bearer is legendary and can't be blocked by creatures with greater power than it. So if you have a 1/1 creature, that means all the big things that could kill it instantly, not going to have a chance. Whenever your ring bearer attacks, this is stage 2. For every time the ring tempts you, draw a card, then discard a card. Could come in handy, but not if you only have one card. Whenever your ring bearer becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller sacrifices it at the end of combat. Oh, that's going to be horrible. And finally, whenever your ring bearer deals combat damage to a player, each opponent loses 3 life. Whew. I remember one popped in earlier today. It said the ring tempts you, and I freaked out and exiled the creature, and after that the guy rage quit. So not sure what would have happened after that, but if I do happen to see, I will report at some other time. I'm gonna take a pause real quick, and we're gonna see what sets these two are from. So hang on a minute. All right, I'm back. Did the research real quick. This one here, the Argivian Find with the tome or the book, is from the set Weatherlight. Came out in June of 1997. It was the 11th expansion they've done, and I think they're almost at 100 now. So that's that one. And then the one with the Scales of Justice comes from the set Judgment, May of 2002, the 26th expansion, and that is the Dwarven Blood Boiler. Fantastical looking cards, as were all of these. So glad I actually was able to get it on release day. Very, very happy. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I absolutely did. And yeah, this is a good way to start off a week. Hope everybody had fun, and we will see you next time.